Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim out there pushing this truth, sincerity, risking lives, and freedom more so than ever. And to you few Aquas that's in obedience. All right. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Of course, I never didn't say it again, but won't hurt to say it one more time. But back at you with another lesson through the spirit, man. We got some videos. Pressed for time. But let's start off here. We got John Jones Bone, which is a well-renowned fighter, which is like one of the top fighters of our time right now. Like top guys. People know this guy, but he's at war. He's in, this is like modern day Muhammad Ali status right now. He's at war with remember the assassinated, we'll see, but remember the guy that was assassinated recently over certain stuff like this, because people are starting to realize America is a company, and this company robs the people.
Thanks for joining me today. This next fight for me is a personal one, but it's not just for me. It's for every American who's ever been bullied, robbed, or deceived. It's arguably the most important fight of my career. My next opponent will be the American healthcare system. Joining power to the patients to take on hospitals, PBMs, and insurance companies that refuse to show us their prices so that they can overcharge us while raking in enormous profits. We should know that an MRI can cost $600 or $6,000 so that we can avoid overpaying. In America, we shouldn't have to advocate for honesty and accountability in healthcare, but here we are. It's time we all fight for real prices and transparency in healthcare. God bless America and power to the patients.
Even these stars and the athletes, just like in the past when Jake was still in a bad situation in this wicked ass America, people are starting to wake up from the spell they've been upon. All right, and fight against the system. All right. Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And the wicked is beareth ruling right now, man. And the people are mourning and realizing shit. Where it's finna get to the point where It's gonna get to the point where they don't give a fuck about these authoritarian people that are CEOs and stuff like that. That's what just recently happened. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 16. For these shall be sedition among men. There shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. All right. And this whole kingdom is all about cartels, drugs. Every other commercial is pharmaceutical companies advertising some drugs, and people are getting hooked on this shit, suing them, and it's a clusterfuck. All right. People are mourning. Look what happened to in the scamdemic, man. Let me continue here. We're revealing the wicked is being revealed, man.
Okay, we have some big news right now. The architect of Project. Please share this information widely.
This is what they spend their money on. Infections and
flying to China and other foreign countries to these disgusting wet markets.
Your tax dollars, they don't spend their money, they spend our tax dollars on this type of stuff, and we don't even know what's going on. We're spending our money and our health care and our insurance and all this stuff on taxes and stuff like that on. This is what they doing.
Flying to China and other foreign countries to these disgusting wet markets and buying dog and cat meat. They were then putting it in their federal employees. They were then putting it in their carry-on luggage, flying it back to the United States, and then force-feeding dog and cat meat to kittens in this government laboratory in Maryland. They had spent $32 million on this project. For what purpose? They wanted to know if people eating dog and cat meat in China might be exposed to a particular parasite that could be carried in dog and cat meat. And fortunately, the Trump administration shut that project down. They adopted out the cats who were left in the lab. What kind of sick and twisted individual comes up with a plan to...
Esau does this. This is Esau's kingdom. Esau does this with his money. And you have to imagine all the other shit going on that they're doing that people don't understand, that the people don't know, and it's being revealed, all right?
Have an experiment where you're going to, feed...
Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. All right. Esau is this. That's how you know who's ruling the kingdom, because this is a profane ruler, a ruler of the left hand wickedness. Make sure that no one is immoral or godless like Esau, who traded his birthright as the firstborn son for a single meal. You know that afterward, when he wanted his father's blessing, he was rejected. It was too late for repentance, even though he begged with bitter tears. All right, and Esau, that's who does shit like this. Our tax dollars.
Turn these animals into cannibals and see what the outcome is. Where does that come from? Like, what was the thought process? How did the PhD student who's doing the research, how did they make that pitch to get that grant? If it tells you anything about the government's thinking, the person responsible for this experiment is in the USDA's Hall of Fame.
He just said something big too. Whoever responsible for it is who everybody looks up to. All right. Whoever's responsible for this shit is the leader that influenced. This is America. America is about nothing but paper and bondage. All right, and weirdo mad scientist shit. And this is and here's Bayer's. They make aspirin. Monsanto's. Okay, Bayer's is a pharma company. Monsanto's is a pesticide company. Bayer's bought Monsanto's. Bayer's makes drugs for non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Monsanto's makes a toxic herbicide called glyphosate to spray on food crops. Glyphosate causes non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. We have come full circle. So they create what they prevent, They create this. They create the problem, and they create the solution, and it's a full circle. They create not even a cure, it's just a treatment. All right. Let me see. Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. They don't know nothing of healing. All they know is to put a prescription pill on your daily base so you can go and spend that money so they can get their check for pushing it. All right. Cartel. Big pharma, big cartel. All right. They prey on the poor. This is what they do. They prey on the poor, man. I forget. can't find the precept, but hope this was edifying to the elect. I gotta go in and do some community service. Hope that was edifying to the elect. Until next time. First and foremost, give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakudash, the ones, the elders of Great Millstone who were well. Shalom.